Hello, everyone. This is Michael Mattis here. Tonight we're going to read you a story called Horses New and Updated, and it was narrated by Gail Gibbons.
Okay. Horses by Gail Gibbons. In a lush green meadow, a herd of animals is grazing. One of them neighs, another shakes its mane. Horses! What powerful, great, graceful, and majestic animals they are. A stallion is a male horse. A mare is a female horse. A herd is a group of large animals that live together. Horses have been around for a long time. Their earliest ancestors lived about 55 million years ago in what now is known as North America. Scientists named this ancient creature Eohippus. It stood about 15 inches tall. 15 inches! Its front feet had 4 toes, and the hind feet had 3. Each toe had a small hoof. Over millions of years, Eohippus evolved into the horse. The horse migrated to South America, Europe, and Asia before mysteriously disappearing from North America. People first hunted horses for their meat and hide. Then, about 6,000 years ago, people learned that they could domesticate horses. They taught them to pull things. Next, horses were used to carry goods and food. Then people learned to ride them. Eventually, warriors on horseback, such as knights, usually could win battles against their enemies that fought on foot. About 500 years ago, Spanish explorers brought horses back to North America. Over time, Native Americans, pioneers, and settlers used more and more horses. Horses plowed fields for crops. They pulled carts, wagons, and carriages. People rode horses and were able to travel faster and further. That's actually incorrect. That should be farther than ever before. Today, there are 3 basic sizes of horses. The smallest are called ponies. Next are the light horses. The biggest horses are the draft horses. There are many different kinds of purebred horses around the world. A purebred horse has a mother and father from the same breed. A crossbred horse can have 2 different purebred parents, or at least one parent that is not a purebred. A horse's foot has a heel and a single toe, which fits into a thick toenail called a hoof. The outside layer of a hoof is called the wall. Horses are the only animals that stand on only one toe on each foot. Horses that are used for riding or for doing work can wear down and damage their hooves. Some horses need to wear horseshoes to protect their hooves. A horseshoe is nailed to the wall of a hoof. A horse has very strong legs. The 2 front legs carry most of the horse's body weight when moving. The hind legs provide the thrust forward. The gaits of a horse. When you see gait spelt that way, it means walk. The walk of a horse, the way it walks.
Okay.
The way a horse moves its legs and places its hooves on the ground to move forward is called the horse's gait. These gaits go from slow to fast. Walk, trot, canter,
gallop.
gallop. Do you ever hear these words around the horse barn?
No.
Barn at Stewart?
I heard them.
You heard those words?
No.
A horse's teeth. Sometimes horses' teeth develop sharp points on them. Once or twice a year, a veterinarian should check them. Sometimes horses' teeth need to be filed down to keep them even so the horses can grind their food correctly. Horses drink a lot of water. They are called herbivores because they don't eat meat. Wild horses and domesticated horses graze on grasses. Domesticated horses are also given oats and other grains for nourishment. Horses enjoy treats such as apple slices, carrots, peppermints, and sugar cubes. A horse gets all its air for breathing through its nostrils. It doesn't breathe through its mouth as other animals do. It has large, wide nostrils to take large amounts of air into its large lungs. This tremendous breathing power allows a horse to run and run and run. Horses are very social animals. They prefer to live in groups. In the wild, a herd of horses is usually made up of a stallion and his mares. One stallion will fight another that is trying to take one of his mares. And this is telling you what the ears mean and other body language. Ears that face forward and upright mean that the horse is alert. Ears that are flat and pointed back can mean anger or aggression. When two horses groom each other, it means friendship. A short swish of a horse's tail means it's nervous. Rearing means excitement, playfulness, or the show of power. A horse may buck when it is playful or when it tries to get a rider off of its back. Horses can whinny or make other sounds that mean different things. They also communicate using different body movements. Horses have a better sense of hearing than people do. They also have an excellent sense of smell that can help them recognize each other. Horses are very sensitive to the scent of people. Horses have excellent eyesight. You never saw a horse with glasses, did you?
No.
Which helps protect them in the wild. Their eyes can move independently of each other. That means they can look forward with one eye and behind with the other eye at the same time. The eyes of a horse are larger than the eyes of any other land animal. Wow, good to know. At about 3 years of age, a mare can give birth. After it mates with a stallion, the mare gives birth in about 1 year. This usually happens in the springtime. The baby is called a foal. Right after birth, the mother licks its foal to clean and comfort it and to keep it warm. The foal rests for about 15 minutes, then it tries standing on its awkward legs. Its legs are very wobbly, but as its legs become steady, the foal stands firmly on all four. The foal begins drinking its mother's warm milk. It is best to pet and handle a foal each day beginning a few hours after it is born, so it won't be afraid of people. Horses and their young should be cared for properly by their owners at all times. Often a stable or barn protects the horses from bad weather. Inside, the horses are kept in stalls. The stalls must be kept clean. Horses must be kept well fed
And watered.
and watered. They drink lots of water. Grooming means taking care of a horse's body. This should be done once daily. Grooming makes a horse look beautiful. An owner uses many different kinds of tools to groom a horse. You've seen these around the horse barn,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And here's a can of oil. They put oil on the hooves.
When some of the horses gives my equestrians a very hard time, he tries to shove and pull the horse. The horse tries to shove and pull to the equestrian teacher and tries to eat on the grass hay.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why Abby Walker just put a nose cuff on the whole horse's nose so he won't move at all.
Oh, she put the nose roll on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
called the nose cuff
A nose cuff.
to
Okay.
not move to go anywhere.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. See, you are learning things around the barn.
Yes.
Good for you. Some well-known purebred horses. The Arabian horse is the oldest breed in the world. The quarter horse gets its name from its speed at running the quarter mile. A palomino is not a breed of horse. It is a word for a particular gold-colored coat. The fastest animal in the world at running the mile is the thoroughbred. Different breeds of horses are known for their own special characteristics. The spotted Appaloosa was first bred by the Nez Perce Indians. Morgans have worked at pulling plows and wagons and dragging logs. Today, most owners use them for riding. The Percheron was the first breed of draft horse used in the United States. Today, it is often seen as a performing horse. The Clydesdale is a handsome draft horse. Often teams of Clydesdales are seen pulling wagons in parades or shows.
They perform different tasks.
Yep, lots of different kinds of horses. Rodeo, quarter horse. Circus, Lipizoner. Lipizoner.
That's a hard word.
That is a hard word. A racehorse is a thoroughbred, and sometimes they put blinders on them to keep them looking forward.
Horse show,
Tennessee Walker. There's the saddle, the reins, the bridle, and the stirrups. That's what she puts her feet in. All horse equipment is called tack.
Tack.
Yep. Horses appear in all kinds of events and contests. There are horse shows where prizes are given. Horses, best of all, they are good friends and companions. The end.
Oh, is that the end?
Well, yeah, you want me to read this whole page?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, clip, clop, clip, clop. That's the sound their feet make. A domesticated horse usually lives to be between 20 and 30 years old. One horse lived to be more than 60 years old. The lifespan of a wild horse usually is shorter because of the danger of living in the wild and the lack of medical care. Stallions are bigger than males of the same breed. Wild horses are protected by law. The largest breed of horse is the Shire. It stands 68 inches high at the withers. It can weigh more than 2,000 pounds. The smallest breed of horse is the Falabella. It stands about 30 inches high at the withers. The wild Mustang descended from domestic horses that escaped. The name Mustang comes from the Spanish word misteño, meaning strayed or wild. The average horse weighs about 1,000 pounds or more. It stands about 62 inches at the withers. The thoroughbred can run a mile in about 1.5 minutes or at about 40 miles per hour. Many wonderful children's books have been written about horses. One story is titled Black Beauty. An ends-up horseshoe is a symbol of good luck.
Oh, is that the end?
That's the end.
All right.
There's the lady petting her horse.
All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the 4 new books there that we got. Please subscribe. This is Michael Mattis signing out. Good night, everyone.